Hello, everyone. Blaine Austin here at Sewing Machines Plus, and welcome to our Thursday live show. Hey, we have a great show for you today. We have Aero Cabinets going to be here. And Kennedy, we've got some good deals today, don't we?
We sure do, Blaine. I am so excited, and I'm very excited to have Aero here. They're the best. They're just the best.
So y'all, everybody say hello to Kennedy. And tell you what, we got Harley Thomas going to be here. We got Valerie Tribble going to be here. And today we're going to talk about some chairs.
Yes.
We're going to talk about some cabinets, and we got specials on all of them.
Yes.
And we're super excited about that. Before we get too deep into the show, though, we've got to say a big shout out to some of the SMP Nation out there. We got Debbie Spotto watching up in New York, Ivana Hedrick in Texas, Tammy Thatcher over in Kentucky, Kathy Tyson is in Michigan. We have Belinda Bryan, our old buddy, down in Florida.
Florida.
So, all across the nation today.
Yes.
All over.
SMP Nation from sea to shining sea.
Well, it is shining sea here today. We got great weather today. Man, it's absolutely been beautiful.
This last weekend was the best weather we have had in so long. I think it was Sunday and Monday. So the Memorial Day weekend, it was perfect. It was perfect. I had to go to the beach.
You know, it's been a little chilly at nights, here, and then we had rain early in the spring. It just rained all the time, which is unusual for us. But now everything's really green because of it.
Yes.
And then we're having just fantastic weather. So
normally
don't want to rub it in on everybody out there, but it's
California is very much what is the saying? April showers bring May flowers. We have like a whole month of clouds and gloom, and then it's like that. It's all sunny and happy again.
Yeah, it's picturesque weather right now. It's perfect.
Yes.
So we're all excited just because it's been such crappy weather for so long now. It's just so perfect. And so we hope that your weather's good out there where you're at, and hope that y'all been having a good time sewing. And because I tell you what, we got some sewing coming up, don't we, Kennedy?
Woo! Well, sewing and embroidery. Speaking of embroidery, Blaine.
I'm telling you. So guys, guess what? June coming up really quick, 10th through the 14th, we have Hoopfest.
Yes.
And man, this thing, I can't wait. It is locked in stone. Everything is set. We're ready to go. And today, Kennedy.
Yes.
What is today? It's a very special day.
Blaine, today is the last day that you can submit your embroidery projects to our Hoopfest contest. Today is the last day. The last day. Tomorrow, voting starts. So what that means is if you've already gotten your project submitted, you're good. We've got you in. But tomorrow is when you're going to want to go to the Hoopfest page and share that link with your friends, share it on your social media, send it everywhere that you can so that way you can start getting votes on your project because it's public voting, Blaine. So it's up to you guys. And it's if your project is going to steal the show. But we want to stress, get your project submitted in today. If you haven't, you can submit too. We have all the requirements and all the rules on the Hoopfest page, so you guys can go check that out. I'll put that down in the link in the comments below. But is there anything that I'm missing, Blaine?
No, that's
perfect.
That's it's a big day today because of that.
Yes.
You know, you have the last chance to get your projects in. You can put 2, and then voting starts tomorrow, and we cannot wait because usually it gets. The very first week of voting is insane how many votes come in. It's really crazy how many votes come in. So make sure that y'all, start spreading the word, tell your friends, tell people, your, Facebook buddies to go and vote for you. And, I would put it on my Facebook page.
Yeah.
Advertise the show.
Yeah.
And say, go vote for me if I put something in there.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of different ways you can do it. So I would definitely do that. And then guess what's happening on July 11th?
What is happening on July 11th?
Look at the dates right there. It is the SMP's private auction. Now,
oh my gosh.
The word private is very key here.
Yes.
Because what that means, it's not open to the public. It's not opened up to anybody other than SMP customers who have purchased from us and within the last year. So if you've made a purchase from us the last year. What we're going to do is we're going to put a link out and let y'all say, okay, you can go sign up. Once you sign up, we verify that you've made a purchase within the last year. And once we do that, we will send you another form that you fill out. And then that gives you the code to get into the private show. And then once the private show starts, we will give you a phone number that you can text your bids to. And there's about a 4 to 5 second delay when you bid. Yeah. But we have the live auction. And I'm actually going to be the auctioneer again, Kennedy.
Have you been practicing?
No, I haven't practiced, but I do have a gavel.
I think that's the best part. Once you got the gavel, I'm like, this is it. This is the real deal.
Well, you know, it was kind of funny last year. I thought about trying to talk fast, but that's not in my DNA is talking fast. Yeah. You know, so, but there's no way I would be an auctioneer. But we got it done last year. We pretty much sold everything but 2 machines at the show, which the show was about 2.5 hours, wasn't it, or 4 hours?
I think it was more than that.
4 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit more than that.
I think, you're right. It's 4 hours. We got all but 2 machines, and then we end up selling those 2 machines in the retail store. Somebody came in that had watched the auction and came and bought them. Yeah. So it's pretty good. We got another. So to let you know about the machines. Now, some of these machines are they're refurbished machines, meaning they've been through the factory, back to the factory. They go through them, re-inspect them, repackage them, and do all that, and make sure they're perfect. Some of them are what we call event machines or show models. So that means, like, say for instance, we went to Road to California in January. So if we had used machines at that trade show, we would bring them back. They go through the service department. We give them the stamp of approval, and then those get sold. So things like that. If we have in our retail store, we trade out the demonstration models, like the floor models, the ones that are out there for display. If we trade those out for a different model, a lot of times the older models, then we'll go through the service department. They'll check them all out, and then those get sold. So there's a lot of different ones. And then some, Kennedy, are brand new in the box. Yeah. Never been opened. Yeah. That we put in the auction. So I know there's a lot of you last year commented about what kind of great deals they got, and we're very happy. And matter of fact, I met 2 ladies at the Houston Quilt Festival that bought from our auction the machines. Oh my gosh. They actually bought quilting machines that we had, and they were just so excited and so, about them and talked about how great they were. So, that's the great thing about it is you get a really, really smoking good deal. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have that. So if you haven't purchased yet from us, go ahead and make a purchase. It doesn't matter how much it is. It's just as long as you make a purchase, you get into the show. And that might be worth,
free shipping over $29.
Yeah, just buy $30 worth of thread. You get it all for free, the shipping for free. Yeah. And then you're qualified to get into the auction, especially if you've been looking for a machine for a while and you want to save some money.
Or if you're, like you were saying, Blaine, looking for a machine, or maybe you want a higher end machine, but you just don't know if you're in a place financially to do it. This is a really, really good opportunity for you to save on machines that are waiting for all of you. That's how it is. They're just waiting to go to their new homes.
Well, you know what's something too is some of these machines, we'll actually even finance them.
Yeah, exactly.
So what auction can you go to a lot of times that they're going to finance? Yeah. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We can't wait for that. So that's July the 11th. Make sure y'all mark those down. And hey, we're already working hard on SewFest. It's going to be in September the 9th through the 13th. And that's wrapping up. We've got sponsors. Yeah. We've already got people, the educators lined up to do the educational sessions. And we got some pretty big names for SewFest. Ooh. We have April Yang.
Yes. Cool Urpa.
Has over 2 million followers on YouTube. We have a fashion designer from Los Angeles.
Michelle Hebert.
Michelle Hebert is going to be coming in, and we got a lot more than that. So we're going to have some really talented, extremely talented people that are going to be doing the educational sessions. Plus, we're going to have some great, different variety of everything. With SewFest, we're going to talk about embroidery, sewing, serging, quilting. You get to talk about it all. Yeah. And so we're going to have a little bit of everything. So that'll be September 9th through 13th. You want to make sure you tune in for that. That's going to be awesome. And then what do we got going next Thursday, Kennedy? You remember?
Next Thursday is R&K.
It's R&K back.
Jennifer is coming back.
Jennifer's coming back. We've got our Thursday shows are completely booked out for almost a whole year. And so we've got a tremendous amount of people coming on Thursdays. And we may even have to throw in some extra Tuesday shows.
Yes.
Just because we've got so many people wanting to come on our show now.
Well, Blaine, we were talking last week, and I did ask for a consensus, and the consensus was overwhelming. So I hear you, SMP Nation. We are going to work on bringing some shows back. I'll come back and do some shows, but I just want to say it will be after Hoopfest because we're getting a little busy with Hoopfest, and I want to make sure that the shows are awesome and planned out and really put together for you guys. So it will be coming back after Hoopfest. Are you happy? Are you happy, SMP Nation? I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Well, you know what people don't realize is what all goes into the festivals.
Yes.
It is a ton of work, especially, Kennedy works for weeks on putting like all the graphics that y'all see on the screens and all that. That's something that she has to work on for like 2 months ahead of time.
Yeah, I just started working on Hoopfest probably a couple weeks ago. And I'm still going. But it's worth it. It's worth every second.
Yeah, it's a lot of work goes into it from the whole team. I mean, from Kyle, Roger, Andrea, Lauren, Hooper, Kennedy, even myself. I do a ton of work for Hoopfest, and so it's a big effort that we put in for it, and so we hope that y'all enjoy those festivals. And then the Thursday show, Kennedy does a lot of work just for these Thursday shows, so it's why it's kind of hard for us to do more than one show a week, but we're going to try to do it. We're going to have some, maybe once a month we might do a show here and there on Tuesdays. Because we got so many people wanting to come on. So that's the biggest reason, to accommodate all the vendors and try to get all that done. So I think that's about it as far as our everyday business. Today, we're going to have some cabinets we're going to talk about. Now, again, we got specials on everything that you're going to see on the show today. So if you've been in the market for a cabinet or a chair, we're going to try to kind of nudge you toward that today because we're going to got some really good specials on those. And I know Harley and Valerie are ready to go. So let's welcome to the show Aero Cabinets.
Do we have to be ready to go when Blaine says that we're ready to go? I guess we got to be ready to go, Blaine.
Are you ready?
I'm just sitting here hanging out on the cabinet.
I can come back to y'all if y'all are not ready yet.
Oh, we're ready.
We were born ready, Blaine.
Now, Blaine, what's funny is Valerie and Ethan, they were ready at noon. They're like, Harley, we got to be ready at noon. And I'm sitting in my office just working on things.
Fiddle farting around.
I'm like, I've got like 15 minutes. And they're like, no, you got to be in here. I'm like, we got time. Blaine's going to talk, set it all up.
Harley, I'm disappointed. I thought you would be a lot more excited about it than that. And I thought you would be there maybe 30 minutes prior to the show waiting.
Have you ever met this guy, Blaine?
Yeah, Blaine.
He's Mr. Last Minute.
Blaine, I like to think it's my preparation, years of preparation, and I know the product so well, and Ethan took care of everything.
He did.
All I have to do is walk in, mic up, and go.
Well, you are the rock star, Harley.
No,
so.
She's the rock star.
Well,
I'm just showing.
Yes, Valerie is.
Right there, Kennedy.
Kennedy is,
High five.
Kennedy. Yeah.
Well, I know today we're going to
really
talk about. Are we going to talk about 3 different cabinets today?
1, 2, 3, 3 cabinets and chairs.
I knew we were talking about chairs, but I was thinking we kind of debated about how many cabinets we're going to show today. But we're going to show 3. We've got some great specials on them, and so I'm going to let y'all get going. Let's go through them, and if y'all want to, we can come back and do an overlay after each cabinet and tell them how they can get it and the pricing if y'all want to do it that format.
Let's do it. I like that format. Thanks, Blaine.
Off my resting post here.
It's good to see all the love out in SMP Nation.
Absolutely.
Saw someone from Madison, Wisconsin out there.
See, now you just said it like everybody says that we say it when we're in a different state.
No, Madison,
it's Wisconsin. Everybody says we say it, Wisconsin, and you just did.
That's what they say.
That's what they. Okay.
Well, you're born and raised, so I mean, that's what I can say. I mean,
can't help you're an inbred.
Whatever. I mean, it's this is going to be a really good show today, ladies. well, Valerie was giving me the business before I got in here, and we'll see how it goes. So with that said, we do have some really fun things for you guys in store today. So we do have 3 cabinets and 11 chairs today.
11 chairs.
11 chairs today.
11 chairs.
So it's going to be really great. Joining on late. Oh, wait. Are you highlighting those, Ethan, for me to read?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Nope.
You're highlighting things. I'm getting all confused. He's highlighting comments. Am I supposed to read those?
You.
And I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yes, we are
Messing with
live. Yes, we are live here from Wisconsin. So beautiful weather today as they were talking. We have beautiful weather too. Not a cloud in the sky this morning on the way to work.
Not a cloud in the sky.
Beautiful, but I'm happy to show you guys some great cabinets today.
Let's talk about some cabinets. Why do you need a cabinet? This audience may know, but why do you need a cabinet? Let the chair races begin. Linda, we'll try to have one later. I'll try to not push her over. Mountain Dew, Reese's. We'll talk about those later too. Boy, we've got some viewers that may have seen this before.
They may have, but you know what? I was just sitting here thinking, I don't think I've ever shown this cabinet on any of the lives.
This might be a new cabinet the audience has never seen.
But it's not a new cabinet.
It's not a new cabinet. But
this here is our Laverne and Shirley. For all of you Laverne and Shirley fans, that was based out of Wisconsin. This is our Laverne and Shirley cabinet. It comes in 2 colors, our white and our teak. And this is actually on sale, and there's only a few days left to get this at a great, great price.
That's right. It's going to end.
So what makes this cabinet the best cabinet?
This cabinet?
Yes,
this cabinet is very versatile. So the nice part about the Laverne and Shirley is its versatility. As you can see, Ethan's got the nice shot in here. It's got a quilt leaf on the back, so you've got lots of room. Your quilt and sewing won't go off the backside and pull. You have nice access here. So if you're using a knee lift, you can certainly use a knee lift on there. Valerie, I don't want to walk around on the side.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the Shirley caddy that comes with it. So you get this piece and this piece for a great, great price through SMP. So it comes with this cutting mat. And then there's also this pressing mat that you have. So you can easily sit here. And we've showed you a similar setup in the past, but you can sit here and you can press, you can cut, and then you can turn and sew.
And some of you might look at this and go, now there's a Kangaroo and Joey, which has a Joey that rolls around. And there's an Aussie that has a station like this that goes way out there, comes in.
And this is a freestanding unit that has its own little gate like right here that you can hold up this sleeve. But it also has, I'm going to get back in the camera view here.
Linda's giving you product suggestion.
Whoa! I found the chocolates.
Oh.
They're in with the threads.
Ethan, don't eat those this time.
So it's got 2 thread holders in the top 2 drawers that do come out. They just have little finger holes in there. And then it's got 2 more drawers for extra storage for books.
Do you want me to do that on this
I
side?
got it.
You sure?
Don't worry.
I don't want you to fall over.
I'm good. I was bending over for 2.5 hours.
Soft close drawers.
This weekend. Yep. And you can easily close it up. And then when you're not using it, it just nestles right inside your cabinet.
Or if you wanted it on this side,
you could put it on that
you
side.
could put it right over here.
Just because it has its own support leg to hold it open. Do you want to show it on that side?
So you really could put it over here if you wanted to, if you're kind of right-handed, if you're right-handed. So you may have seen a kiwi in the past.
There.
But if you wanted to cut, press, you can kind of sew and you can kind of.
And it's also got this beautiful leaf in the back here as well. This also has 2 support legs back here that you can have the weight of another machine. Your quilt project can sit back here with no issues whatsoever. But what makes a sewing cabinet a sewing cabinet? Like Hartley said, some of you already may know this answer. But, are you going to demo this?
Well, I can sit here.
Look at this.
Unfortunately, I don't have any power, but
I can give you, and they can see, and you can show them how you sew.
This is kind of like the blocks I'm sewing now.
Yes, you are.
For my Linus quilt.
Yes.
Yes. So, and I have a 1/4-inch foot on here, which is even better because it's like my cheater foot. Makes my life so much easier. So, what's nice about this, and which shot is Ethan showing here? Oh,
here, can we turn it to the side so maybe we can kind of show a little bit? There.
So the sewing cabinet has a surface, but what's neat about it is you can create this flat bed sewing we have an acrylic insert. S&P sells these. You put your sewing machine in here. You set it to the right height. It's really an easy setup with a twist of a wrench. You put it in. This gives you a completely smooth, flat surface.
Which is great because you don't have to worry about your stitches pulling or dragging or anything like that. And everything just flows through with ease. So some of you have seen Scott on here a few times where he has said happy shoulders, happy sewing. So you want to make sure that you're sitting at that 90-degree angle. And Harley's got like the perfect posture right now where he's sitting in his chair. He's using that insert to go around his machine to get that nice flatbed sewing. And then he pushes his project through and it holds onto the back on this quilt leaf right here.
It's not pulling.
It's not.
Which is great.
You had to kind of push it through.
I did have to push it through.
So that is the wonderful thing about having a cabinet with an insert as well as having a quilt leaf in the back. Now, Harley, if you want to get up, we'll show them how that lift actually works. I'm going to put the quilt leaf down. Oops. I only had one down.
And this acrylic insert, it's a little hard to see because it is clear, but it fits right in there. Slides
so
there,
as we've shown you before, it's got a 3-position hydraulic lift. This cabinet will fit about 95% of the machines on the market. So you want to always measure your knobs and cords 23 3/4 by 12 1/2. So it's got a nice 3-position hydraulic lift. You can bring it up into your free arm position. You have your flatbed and then can easily go down into storage. And there is then a well cover that fits over the top. So if you still want to sit here and do any sort of paper piecing, any sort of make it into a computer workstation, you still have the accessibility here on the top.
Will the Baby Lock Altair fit?
Will what?
The Baby Lock Altair.
The Baby Lock Altair has a longer throat. So you're going to want to look for a cabinet that has a larger opening. Sewing Machines Plus does have a few, like the Outback, the Mods, and the Sydney cabinets. Yep, with an A14 opening. Yep. The Stellair will fit in here in this cabinet. But the Altair, yes, the Altair has a very long throat. I believe that machine itself is like 24 inches.
That's why we say measure.
Measure. Always measure. 23 3/4 by 12 1/2. So this here is our Laverne and Shirley. You get the little Shirley caddy with the Laverne cabinet. Is available in white or teak. We ship everything very quick from here in Wisconsin. We'll get the orders. If you get them in today, they'll ship tomorrow, and you should probably have them by midweek next week, depending on where you're located. Yeah.
Right near Chicago. So everything middle of the country goes both directions, both ways, about 3 days. So this is the Laverne and Shirley. It is a heck of a deal for a lot of cabinet on sale this month, which we're at the end of the month. So because no one really likes sales to end like on a Friday or on a weekend or a Monday.
Yeah.
This one ends on Tuesday because of the show today. We know it would take you at least a day or so to maybe get all your orders in, work with S&P. So this sale is going to end on Tuesday.
So the cabinet itself, when it's closed down, is 4.5 feet by 2 feet. And when it's completely open, it's 4.5 feet by 3.5 feet. So I know somebody just asked.
And it is on casters, so it moves very easily on carpeting and rugs. Hardwood floors, not a problem. And it holds a lot of thread in the Shirley cabinet. Here's a nice video just to kind of show you it in use with the 3-position hydraulic lift.
And I think I got the Stellair confused with the Soprano. So they're saying the Stellair is the same size as the Altair. So then it would not fit in here.
Okay. And yes, this cabinet, while it doesn't have locking drawers, it does have 4 very nice soft closing drawers. And for the price of what this cabinet is, it's a great deal on the sale. It doesn't happen very often, does it?
No, not
and Blaine, with that, after this video is done, I think we're going to have you talk about what the offer is for the Laverne and Shirley for the S&P Nation for those that are watching today.
All right, guys, that sounds good. While y'all getting set up, I'll tell them all about this one, okay? All right, guys, this is the Laverne and Shirley. We've got a great special on it today. You see it right there on the screen. It is going to be $14.99. We have financing available. We're going to ship this nationwide right to your doorstep, absolutely free. And you're going to get that free thread caddy with this. And guys, I'm going to tell you, these cabinets, for what you're getting, is such a good price compared to everything else on the market.
Yeah.
I bought my wife, Michelle, one of these. I can't remember what occasion it was, but I bought her a new machine, new sewing machine, embroidery and sewing machine. And so she needed something to put it in. So I got the Bandicoot is what I bought. And it came with that free Kiwi table. And then I got her the chair. Yeah. The one of the chairs that you're going to see today. And when I tell you it's such a good looking cabinet, you do have to put these together yourself because they come in flat boxes, all the pieces. But I spent probably about 2 hours. I just took 2 hours. Yeah. I took my time, and they were extremely easy to go together. Instructions is really good. Yeah. And you just put the cam locks, in those, like you do normal things. You put cam locks in and turn a screw, and it locks it in. So it's extremely easy to put together. And it looks so good. And what I like about these, again, you can close these things up to make them so compact, or you can open the leaves up on them and have the sewing surface. Yeah. They have the casters, so you can roll it out to the middle of your room. Yeah. And then just roll it and put it in the corner and get it away. Or
another thing that I always think about is the way that Arrow's furniture always closes up and gets so compact, like you were saying. You could easily, if you were in a pinch and needed an extra table, you could close it up and throw a tablecloth on top and use it as a second table. It's really, there's so many different uses to it. So when you're not sewing, it could be extra storage and extra cutting space. There's so much.
Somebody told me that I forgot who was telling me that. They did that. They had one of these Arrow cabinets that closes up, and they put it in the corner. They use it in their living room. Yes. And they have it in the corner, and they just put a tablecloth over it and put stuff on it. And it looks like a decorative table.
Because it goes completely flat. Yeah.
So then when they get ready to sew, they take all that off, roll it out from away the wall, open it up, and use it. So I thought that was probably a really cool idea to do. Yes. And so these are really great cabinets, and I would highly recommend, if you do not have a sewing cabinet yet for your sewing machine, and you have the room to just store what you see, this compact design, I would get one of these because you can always, with the wheel, the casters, it makes it so portable. You can roll it out. Yeah. Again, give us a call. Excuse me, 800-401-8151. And these things, I think you will never be disappointed. Now, the colors this comes in, this one comes in the teak, which you see on the screen right now. It also comes in the white. And does this one come in the gray, Kennedy?
I don't think
this
one
just comes in the two colors, if I'm not mistaken. We'll verify
We'll
that.
verify.
Yes. But I know it comes in the white, and I know it comes in the teak. And again, the teak, that's what I bought, Michelle, was the teak color.
I love the teak.
It looks so rich, such a good color, and it's got that kind of cherry finish color. It looks. But I
also
good.
love the white. If you have a smaller sewing room and you want to kind of open up your space, white furniture just makes the room look bigger. So that's what you're looking for, then go for the white too.
Well, I think it depends on what you've already got in your sewing room. If you've already got some cabinets that are white, you'd want to match it. Yeah. If you've already got things that are teak, I think that's a lot of it. And that's kind of what I did, is I just try to match some stuff that was kind of other furniture that Michelle had in her room, and I thought that would probably work out pretty good. So, all right, guys, let's go right back to Harley and Valerie, and we're going to go to our next cabinet.
I'm so glad you're back. I was just getting in trouble, Blaine.
Valerie looks like a little elf on the shelf.
An elf on the shelf. That is a great description for her.
Oh, Kennedy, did you really have to say that?
I'm going to use that one, Kennedy, the rest of the day.
That is never, ever going to leave Valerie. That's
no, it won't.
Not with him. Nope.
No. Can't wait.
Of Elf on the Shelf, didn't you dress up like an elf on our Countdown to Christmas show, Valerie?
I did. I absolutely did. Yes.
Did I wear green tights for that show?
No. God, no.
Okay, good.
Kyle did.
Kyle did. That's right.
He actually dressed up like Buddy the Elf.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was good.
No. And Blaine, you know what? Everything you said about the Laverne and Shirley, absolutely correct. And it ships, takes a couple hours to put together. The instructions are really good. We have a video that helps you, kind of takes you through how to put it together.
All of our cabinets have those great videos and
has a great 10-year warranty. We didn't talk about the 10-year warranty.
Oh, sure didn't.
As the Arrow 10-year warranty, parts. And we have a great customer service issue.
See you in green tights.
Someone wants to see me in green tights. Linda, I don't know. I am down quite a bit, but you know, Linda, I don't know if Kennedy's ready to see that.
No.
So, and you know, the customer service, if anyone has an issue, you call, and we've got people here that will actually answer the phone. We actually have people here. And if you have any issues and a box FedEx drops one off the back of the truck, they'll get you new parts, which is kind of what you want to hear.
So I love how Kennedy and Blaine were talking about how our cabinets collapse down. I describe this when I do quilt shows. This is like Transformers for women. They get their sewing cabinets that you can have that can be small like this, or you can open it up to its large capacity. So this one here is our Cucabara cutting table. As you can see, it can hold a lot of weight. So it's very durable.
Why do you say that?
There's a Mountain Dew on the bottom there.
There is.
There's a Mountain
This
Dew.
thing is prepped. Everything is prepped so well for Blaine.
So it's got 3 adjustable shelves right here. So a few people actually like just to leave the top shelf in, and then you can easily stand your bolts of fabric up down here. So, but that's just one side. So you want to do the do-si-do?
This is the premier cutting table. This is
the best. I just finally got one for my house.
You did?
Yes. You want a do-si-do? You got to go that way then.
I'll go this way.
Oh, geez. All right. So on this side, we have 4 full view soft closing drawers that you can store so much stuff in. Your rotary cutters, a few of your scraps, booklets, whatever you want to put in there. You can even make it your candy stash. But so this folds down to a 20 by 40 when you have it all closed up. If you don't have a lot of space, you can close it down. But if you only have room for half of it, this is 40 by 46 right here. But it also goes even larger. It goes to 70 by 40.
And there are 2 gate legs that hold up each side. So it's not just one in the middle. There are 2 of them for that extra added support. And there's a notch in the top, which makes it kind of nice to grab.
Yeah, and they're very sturdy. I mean, you can put your whole weight on this. It's not going to collapse on you when you're cutting. You can go all the way across and come back. But you also, for right now, we have a great special that when they purchase this Kookaburra cabinet in either white, teak, or gray.
3 colors.
3 colors. You get this cutting mat for free. This is a 70 by 40 cutting mat.
How big?
70 by 40.
That's taller than you.
The cutting surface
longer than you are tall.
67 by 37. So your grid marking on here, that's already on here. And it's a self-healing cutting mat.
Mm-hmm.
So great cabinet, great storage, amazing workspace, free cutting mat with the rounded corner so you're not going to catch your arm on it or anything or snag your shirt. Or
your fabric.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very important. So yeah, and the self-healing part, you kind of wipe it with a sponge or not a sponge, a wet rag every now and then.
You give it a bath every now and then just to kind of get those fibers out. So then it kind of lets the material heal back up. So this is on heavy duty locking casters. Like Harley had mentioned, very easy to put together, a few hours to put this together. But if not, we have a fantastic customer service team that is here to
It rolls when it's assembled.
Yep.
When it's assembled, when it's upright,
yes.
When the legs are extended, because there are magnets that hold it together down here, which is kind of nice. And then it's got, besides the shelving, adjustable shelving in the drawers.
Beautiful workspace.
It's the workspace. Lifetime warranty on this. It's part of the Kangaroo product line.
Kangaroo line. So
it's a different product line than the first one.
Yes, absolutely.
What else can we tell them about the cutting table? Cutting tables are a little hard because they don't really.
It's 36 inches high, so it's at the perfect height. So you got your perfect posture here when you're sitting there cutting. You're not going to be hunched over at your cutting table.
How tall are you? You're wearing wedges today.
Okay, but yes, I'm 5'7" normally. So
let's see.
Oh, somebody wants to know the drawer dimensions. Do we have? Oh, you know what we could do? I think we have a tape around here somewhere, don't we? that we can measure the
Measurements
drawers.
to the cutting table again. 70.
Thank you, Ethan. Oops, that's a heavy. So the inside dimension is
14 and a half.
14 and a half by 15. So you get 4 drawers, 14 and a half by 15.
How deep?
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
how deep?
Yeah.
That's probably
That's
important. 5 1/4.
good sized drawer.
Good size drawer. Absolutely.
And 70 inches. Side
70,
open, fully
yep.
open by 40.
40.
Someone asked the size again.
70 by 40.
70 by 40. Yes, you could put a lot of pre-cuts in these drawers. Absolutely. You could do a lot. Upgraded machine. Well, you could do a machine and a cabinet because S&P does have financing.
Mhm.
Don't forget financing. It's a great thing to do.
Yeah, your brother's scan and cut this would actually be a great workspace too for your Cricuts, your scan and cuts. Even like I've had a lot of people buy it for a serger and sit and stand and do their serging on it.
People use this as a multi-purpose surface all the time.
Absolutely.
Some people multi-craft with it. Some people bead on it. When we're at consumer shows, we hear all sorts of things that people do with this.
Bernadette is saying she is 5'1" on a fluffy hair day.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Welcome. Come to Wisconsin and the humidity will get you.
Or Arkansas.
Or Arkansas.
Yeah, get really humid.
All right.
Go anywhere where Blaine is from and you will have humidity. That is for sure. So this is the Cucabara cutting table. Lynn, we got a short video with Lynn showing you it in use. 70 inches wide by 40. So 6 feet by 3.5. It is a ginormous work surface. Custom made, 2-fit cutting mat, self-healing. It has the 2 gate legs and magnets to hold it in place. Nice deep drawers. Valerie gave you measurements of that for great storage.
All right. Is that video almost done that we can go back to Blaine and he can talk about the pricing?
Yes.
All right, Blaine, do you want to take it away and talk about the pricing on the Kookaburra?
I sure will.
Thank
you, Blaine.
All right. Well, y'all get set up for the next one. All right, everyone. This is the Cucabara table, cutting table. And again, we're going to give you that free $199 cutting mat included. Price is $11.99. We're going to ship this free right to your doorstep nationwide. And we do have financing available on all the cabinets you see today. We're going to have financing available. Give us a call right now at 800-401-8151. And again, now this comes in the white, the teak, and the gray. And I love that new gray color that they have in that. But if you've already got one of these cabinets, like Michelle, we would get a teak because it would match perfect.
Yes.
So
and the
that's
Kookaburra has a special, very special place in my heart because if you didn't know, I used to work at a retail store and I spent a lot of time at the cutting table, cutting fabric for customers and for all of you guys coming into the store. The Kookaburra, we actually have 2 of them put together on our floor. It is the best cutting table ever. It is like the height of it is perfect. It's comfortable. There's so much storage. I used to like save a drawer for myself and put all of the fabric that I would take and collect over my time there. But I love, love, love the Kookaburra. Like, oh, it's so good. And the cutting mat, it's perfection. That's just all I can say.
Well, you know what's nice about it too with the drawer storage, like they were talking about on the back side, you can put fabric in there. You could put your blocks of fabric, rolls of fabric. You can take the shelves out and actually put the whole bolts of fabric if you wanted to. But that's where you can store fabric. In the front drawers, you can store all kinds of rulers, you tape measure, you can put all your cutting, your rotary cutters, your blades, your scissors, all those things that you need for that, pins, just all kinds of things. And I think that's what makes this so unique. And then again, it's got those casters on it that makes it extremely, versatile. You can take this, store it in the corner of your room, roll it out to the center, fold the leaves out to make the cutting table big, put your cutting mat on it, and then you could sit there and do all your cutting for fabric and things.
Exactly.
So it works so well. I mean, it really is. And again, those 3 great colors, free shipping. Guys, what a great bargain this is at $11.99. Plus, we're going to give you that free, huge cutting mat to go with it. So give us a call, financing available. And so let's go right back to Valerie and Harley.
Oh, we're back.
We're back. We're bouncing around.
Blaine, we're just talking about adjustable shelves. Someone asked the height adjustable, and Lisa must be talking about height adjustable shelves in the Kookaburra. Yes, they're height adjustable.
So you can put them at whatever height you want on the back there. You don't have to put them in at all, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's what's nice about that. If you wanted to put bolts of fabric, you could put bolts in there, or just adjust it, whatever you need to stack your fabric in there, or whatever you want to store. And that it is an awesome table. And like Kennedy was talking about, we have 2 of these on our retail floor back to back, and basically we have 2 cutting stations. How we have it set up.
And it's a lot better than the last situation that you guys had in that store, and it works great.
Yes.
I mean, it gives you you've got 140 inches of cutting. See, Kennedy's like, yes, she really likes it.
When I saw them come in, I remember the day, Harley, that I saw the giant boxes come in, and I was like, this is the day my life is going to change and my back's going to stop hurting. It was amazing.
Yeah, Kennedy, when she was at the store, when the new people come in, they're kind of the designated cutters for a while. So she got.
I earned my key.
Is that what Michael's doing right now? Is Michael the designated cutter, or is he out there selling cabinets?
He's at cutting fabric too.
Yes.
So yeah, when you first come in the store, that's your primary job, is to cut fabric for people, and they get very good at it very quickly.
Oh, I'm sure. And Blaine, that speaks volumes about the Cucabara itself, right? It's being used very heavily in your retail store.
Yes.
There's no telling how much fabric has been cut. And the thing about it too, what you don't realize is they do all the cutting of the 1 and 3 yard increments that we sell on our Fabric Palooza sale is cut on that table. They cut every bit of the fabric that we sell, the pre-cuts, on the Kookaburra. So it gets well used, and it is it looks brand new, still works great.
And I don't remember exactly, I was still there, so it had to be almost 2 years ago. The cutting mats are still on the table, and they self-healed still. They still look perfect.
Wow.
I just
That's
need
awesome.
to say that. Yeah.
It'd be interesting to know how many yards of fabric have been cut on that table in your store.
I wish I could figure it out, because I'm telling you, we've had 2 Fabric Paloozas now, and I can't remember the yardage that we sold, but it was insane amount of yardage that we sold on the shows. And do you remember, Kennedy Roth?
Oh my gosh. I'm just thinking of what Lynn might have told me. It had to be, I know there was maybe 20 or 30 bolts that she was working off of just in that.
Yeah, it was tremendous amount. And what is it? A 15-yard bolt. So if you could kind of do the math, we probably
converting them all to fat quarters.
We probably went through 60 bolts of fabric with 2 different shows on that.
Wow.
So it's a lot of fabric.
Yeah, it's been a lot of cutting, and they've wore out a bunch of rotary cutter blades. I can tell you that.
Yes.
No, I think
not the table or the cutting mat.
Mat though.
No,
quality products right there.
They look brand new. So
that's my shoulder hurt just thinking about it, Blaine.
Yes, I'm folding fabric in my dreams. I'm making fabric in my dream.
Worst things to dream about.
Next for us?
Yes, we have our next cabinet here, which is called the Bandicoot. So this one is on a killer sale.
This one is near and dear to Mr. Blaine.
And me too.
Heart.
Yeah.
And your heart.
And I have this exact cabinet at home in my bedroom. I do. Yes, I even put it together myself. My husband asked me, he goes, "Do you need help?" I said, "No, I've got it. Don't worry about me."
You go away now.
Yeah.
You go.
And I got it all set up, and I have my little machine in it. I don't want to say names, but I do have a little cute teal machine. But this is our Bandicoot, very compact in size. So this is great for a secondary machine, a smaller apartment, or somebody who is just starting out and is on an entry-level machine. So it's got these 2 doors right here in the front that are held by a magnet, and they open up with ease. And then they've got these little J hooks on the end right here Harley, do you want to show them yours because you're closer to the camera?
Oh,
so
sure.
So the J hook actually goes into the cabinet, so it holds that leaf in. So if you ever bump your door, it's not going to fall or collapse on you. So just it's got the 20 thread holders there, 10 on each side, and a little cubby, and there's pockets sitting right in the front right there for you. And then it's got the 3-position hydraulic lift that you can easily bring up your machine. And then you can put it either in your free arm or your flatbed.
People have seen Pockets now. Pockets is out of the bar.
Pockets is out of the cabinet.
He is.
Oh,
or she is.
She. I always say he, and Scott yells at me all the time because it's
a lady.
It's a girl, and she's got her baby in her pouch and everything like that. So it's got this acrylic insert that you can purchase again to wrap around your machine. So this one is a lot smaller. I shouldn't say a lot smaller, but it is smaller than what we just showed you with the Laverne and Shirley. So this is 20 3/4 by 11. So
it's
again,
a medium size.
A medium size. So small entry level machines, again, for your secondary. I know I meet a lot of people that say they have 10, 12 machines. So just to have something small in here, your serger or something, but measuring your machine, allowing for the knobs and cords to go in there. But it's a very basic cabinet, but yet is a great cabinet to get your project done.
And some people might not even know who Pockets is. People are talking about Pockets.
Oh, Pockets is on that side.
It's reversed on the screen.
It's reversed on
Pockets
the camera.
is the kangaroo mascot that is included with every kangaroo cabinet that has a lift.
You got to put it up here.
This cabinet has a Ethan. I moved.
There we go.
I moved the cabinet on you, didn't I? Yeah, I messed up the Ethan, the video guru. So Pockets comes with this, and he's just I said he.
She see.
She's fun to have. I know. I'm terrible.
So Tony, for your brother SE19, I'm going to say maybe, but again, measuring your machine to make sure it's not larger than 20 inches long is going to be your best bet. And
nice part about this cabinet that's different than the other first one we showed, different Laverne and Shirley, doors that close it on the front.
Yes,
so you can use this, like Valerie said, a smaller apartment. You could use it in a multi-purpose room or a bedroom that's also a guest room, because you can close it up and it looks like just a piece of furniture. It could look like a nightstand.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you can,
like Kennedy had said, a lot of these people, even with the Cucabara, I mean, it's always great and versatile that you can even just like use it as a buffet table or anything like that. So all of our cabinets do close up. They look like a piece of furniture. You can put a tablecloth over the top and you've got extra space when you're entertaining, but easy to close up if you are having guests over to put it away in your room. So, all right.
Should we show the lift on this one?
I showed the lift.
Lifetime warranty, because part of the Kangaroo product line.
Yep.
Comes in three colors.
Oh, 3 colors.
3 colors and 3 boxes. Comes in this beautiful gray color. Comes in teak and white. You saw the teak with the Laverne and Shirley. And lifetime warranty. Comes ready to assemble. Great customer service. Great instructions to put this one together.
And there's a little cubby too. I don't know if you saw this, but you have an extra space right here to store your books. I have my little kit for my machine with all of my tools and cleaning supplies tucked away in there. Just a little bit of storage, but not a lot, but it's a great little small cabinet.
It is. And it closes up so nicely.
Oh, I forgot to pull out my hook here.
It doesn't work if you don't pull out the hook. That's what it's
designed
to do.
And you got to fold the hook down too, and it's magnetic. There.
Look at that.
Beautiful little cabinet, and it is on heavy-duty locking casters, so it will move on any kind of flooring that you have with ease, whether you have plush carpeting.
And it's tiny when it's closed.
It is. So when it is closed, here, let me get the exact measurements. Oh, my stuff is falling. It's 2.5 feet by 1.5 feet, and when it's completely open, is 5 feet by 1.5 feet. So still, can be a nice size cabinet, but yet small and compact when you want to put it away.
Yeah. So it just gets twice as wide, this one. And it's a great, you could really put that anywhere. And you could pull it out, push it in. It fits in, because it looks nice closed, it can go anywhere.
So a few people are asking, where would the insert fit for storage? So it does come with this well cover right here on the top. So if you you can take it off and put it up against the side. Otherwise, behind in the back here, behind the machine, there is a little spot that you can lean that up against the back. So that's,
or you can leave the well cover in the back and then leave
your
the insert
up on top. But if you're looking to kind of close it all up, then that way you would be able to store either one of them back there. So
there's a ledge back there with a piece of.
So the thread stands are just your basic spools of thread for your sewing machine. Some sergers have taller cones, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So those would not fit in there.
Yes. Cones won't fit. But
Desiree, you just got to get a sewing cabinet with a sewing well, and then you'll get a pocket.
I know. Kookaburra doesn't have a lift.
It doesn't have a lift, so you don't get a pocket. So
pockets comes with the lift boxes.
So again, our Bandicoot has an amazing price on it right now through S&P. And again, I mean, we're showing you cabinets that are on sale at great prices, but S&P always has a bunch of other ones that are readily available for you if you don't see anything that fits what you are looking for. But do we have a little video that you want to show of the Bandicoot?
What goes well with this one? Let's see.
You don't. So then we're going to throw it back to Blaine and let him talk about it.
Yes, because the warehouse upstairs is making a lot of noise with the forklift, I hear. So Blaine, we'll throw back to you and hopefully they'll be quiet.
All right, guys. Well, this is my favorite cabinet because this is one I bought my wife, Michelle. This is the Bandicoot. I bought her the one in the teak. And I'll tell you what, it took me about 2 hours to put it together. I didn't get in a big hurry. I just kind of took my time and did it. It is extremely easy to put together. But I'm going to tell y'all the biggest thing, what I love about this. It looks like a little piece of furniture, looks like a little chest or something in the room where you have it when you have it all closed up.
Yeah.
And if you want to, use it, even if you have it stuck in the corner, you can roll it out to the center of the room, open it up. Or if you have a room against the wall, you just open it up right there. But it is so compact. That's what's awesome. And so Michelle, the machine that she has in this is the Brother 3600D sewing and embroidery machine. So it's that size, if y'all can picture that.
6x10 hoop.
6x10 hoop size. And so it's perfect for that. We can store all her hoops in it. We can store all her thread. It just works out good. And one of the things I like what they said about on the top of the table, instead of putting the solid wood piece back in, where it's nice to store the plexi insert is right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're either going to be, because it's completely covered with the lids, and when you got it open, you're going to pull your machine up and use the insert anyway, unless you're doing embroidery. And then you're going to put it all the way up to the its highest position and put the embroidery unit on it. So I really like the way this is. It's so compact. And guys, look at the price on that, $599. I mean, that is one of the best price cabinets you're going to get on the market for the quality of cabinet you're getting.
Yeah.
Again, financing is available in this as well. The warranty is unmatched out there. And again, this comes in the 3 colors. It's going to come in the teak. It's going to come in the white. It's going to come in the gray. Yeah. And so you could get the combo, basically buy this and get the cutting table. Yeah. And you're getting, it's still, those two together are cheaper than most cabinets on the market. Yeah. So that's what's so great about all the Aero and furniture that you're getting is the quality, the warranty on it, and the color choices. I love.
And we even have financing. I know you might have already mentioned it, but like just looking at it for 12 months at $50 a month with the financing, that's really, really doable. It really is.
Yeah. So, again, give us a call right now. It's 800-401-8151. And again, I think Harley and Valerie said the best tip of the show is no matter what we say on our websites and what machines, go ahead and measure your machine. And if you have any questions about whether it'll fit in that cabinet or not, we have the openings on there. Yes. But we can still give us a call and they can tell you for sure if it'll fit or not. Yes. And that's the best way to do is make sure you measure your machine. And if you can just imagine if you were having to put your machine down into a box, you want that box to be able to fit completely, in the machine. Right. Like the machine go down in the box without hitting anything. That's kind of how you have to do it. Yes. The widest points like the hand wheel or where the cord plugs in, things like that, you have to make a little accommodation for. But that's the way to do it. But again, This will fit, those medium size machines extremely easy.
Yes.
And
Linda Brooks, great comment. Measure twice, buy once.
Yeah. Linda, you are absolutely correct on that. It's it's better because these, we don't have to ship this thing back, because it's again, it's heavier product, and the more shipping, the more chances you take of something getting damaged, and the price, it costs a lot more to ship it.
Exactly.
So anyway, give us a call right now, 800-401-8151. As y'all can probably tell, this is my favorite one.
Yes. Yes.
Well, it's just the price and the room it takes. It takes no room for this. It's so compact.
Well, and again, I will always say this, especially with Aero, because they just do it right with this, but you can use it for other things, other purposes. The Bandicoot is such a perfect example of, again, throwing that tablecloth on top and using it as a kid's table or, whatever, or a serving table for anything else. So the convenience and the multi uses of it is really
just
awesome
like this
too.
one, this Bandicoot. It's what's awesome about it. You saw the picture they had when it was all folded up.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that was a sewing machine inside of that.
Yeah.
You would have no idea. And so that's what's awesome about it. You could put that over in the corner of your room, even if it's in the living room. You don't have any place to put it. You put it in your living room, and it would look like a little piece of furniture.
Yeah, or like a little coffee table or something.
So it's pretty awesome. All right, so let's go back. I want to talk a little about some chairs.
Ooh.
Because the chairs, I bought Michelle a chair as well. And so I think Carly and Valerie, do y'all have anything hidden under any of the chairs today?
It's for us to know and you to find out.
Wow.
Do we have to guess?
I think we should. Hey, Blaine, you know what? On the Bandicoot, that is as low as the price got during Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm amazed at the price right now.
I mean, it's crazy.
I just
something in the chairs.
I need to fact check with you guys really quick. So as we were talking about the Kookaburra earlier, Lynn, who was our queen of fabric cutting at our San Marcos store, texted me. She's watching, I'm sure, live right now. And she said, no, it was not 60 bolts. It was not 50 bolts. It was, let me pull up my phone. It was 400 to 500. 400 to 500. So just even more proof.
So that's 7,500 yards of fabric.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just had to give you that.
I can do that math.
Blaine knows how to do all that math.
I'm checking these chairs. I want to know if there's something in them.
It's some old dead poppers.
Oh no.
That is like exploded inside the chair.
Oh no.
Like literally.
I don't think we can play a game today.
No.
Ethan put your Mountain Dew in the Kookaburra, and he put your candy in another one.
I've got one left.
So I don't want to clean up confetti all day.
Neither do I. And I don't
goes
want to make
everywhere.
I don't want it's sticking to me.
Okay, Blaine threw it to us now. He's tired of me saying blah.
That's because that's all you say.
I know, blah. That's all I say, right?
So our adjustable hydraulic chairs are absolutely amazing, comfortable, and are at amazing price right now.
You're not the only one that says they're amazing.
They are. I know. I'm reading everybody's. One lady said she has 3 of them. Oh, Pamela's got 2.
People on the internet say it's great. People have reviewed them and say it's the #1 sewing chair.
Yes, absolutely. So they don't look like they're comfortable, but once you sit in them, I mean, they're super comfortable. They hit you right in your lumbar, right where you need it, in your lower back right here. So the key thing is making sure you have it at the right height, your knees at a 90-degree angle, hits you in the small of your back right there. And then it is adjustable in height if you need it to go up or down. That's too low for
you. Know what else, Valerie?
It goes from 18 to 22 inches. What, Harley?
With these sewing chairs from Aero Sewing.
Yes.
Don't be fooled by a cheap imitation. Where's the camera? Where's that camera?
Yes.
Right there. Don't be fooled by a cheap
just
imitation.
had a lady that came up to me. I was at a quilt show in Salt Lake City, and she said that she just bought a chair for a super cheap price, and it never showed up. It was a scam.
There are some scams out there. We've seen that.
Yep.
If it's too cheap, don't believe it.
Yep.
And there are some chairs that don't have fabric on the back. There's some that are made very poorly. If it doesn't say Aero on it, you don't want to get it. That's all I'm going to say.
Correct.
So with the storage here in the bottom, it's a wood base, hydraulic from 18 to 22 inches in height. which is great. And it locks. See, it won't close until you go over here and do this. So you're not going to slam your fingers in it. That's what it's designed to do, which is great. It lifts from the back because if you're in the front and you like try to scooch a little bit and you move,
it's going to lift up.
It can lift up, and then your fingers get under there, and then you pinch your fingers.
Hurt.
That's why it opens from the back.
And this is great for your chocolates, your candy storage. A small bottle of wine will fit in there.
You would say that.
Well, yeah, of course. You
or
know,
your instruction manual.
Yes, if you had a stressful day of sewing and you want to just kind of relax a little bit.
A seam ripper and some chocolate. So every time you have to rip a seam,
yeah,
you reward yourself.
Yes,
but then you have to get up.
But
and the way I sew,
they come in 11 fun prints. Let's go through all the prints and colors that we have available.
Let's see if you know all their names.
I know all of their names and then some. So this is our cat's meow right here. We've got our good dog.
Woof.
And then we've got our So Wow, which is our #1 seller. It's very pretty with the teals and the whites. And then our number 2 and 3 here are our Sewing Notions and then our bright buttons. So these are very bright and vibrant. And again, adjustable in height from 18 to 22 inches. Then we've got our solids because a lot of people we are finding out that are, you know, they may not have a dedicated sewing space or they may want to use this in their office and they don't want something that's bright and vibrant. So we have our Duchess Blue here. Oh, where'd you go, Ethan? Where are you?
He's working on it.
There we go. So we've got our Duchess Blue. This we have is our Princess Hazel. Very underrated chair. It does look tan, but there's so many different beautiful colors interwoven into that chair. Then we also have our Lady Gray, our Royal Purple. Uh-oh, I'm going too fast for the camera.
Too fast for the camera or too fast for poor Ethan?
All right. And then we've got our Baroness Black and then our Crown Ruby here. So this is our Crown Ruby chair. I'll scooch it back a little bit. There, you can see that. So 11 different options, all on a 5-star base. They all go from 18 to 22 inches. They have that great lumbar support. They have a 300-pound weight limit on there for people to sit on. And they come, well, here's the thing. Some of them, so if you order these in the past, you've probably heard us say they come in 2 boxes. So we are, what are you doing?
Most of them come in 1 box now.
So we have transitioned over to a 1-box chair. Look at that. So Harley can roll across his workspace, get to the other side of his sewing room with ease and not topple over at all. So adjustable in height, very comfortable, rolls great on any sort of carpeting.
I'm glad I work here.
This
is so much fun.
Fantastic.
I'm glad you invite me to these live streams, Valerie.
Oh,
I'm glad Blaine and Kennedy let me come back.
They may not after this week.
They might not. Who knows? I won't send them Oreos.
So Karen, yes, they are very easy to put together. It'll take you probably, I would say, what, 7 minutes. We've actually had some dealer of ours make some videos on how long it takes for them to put the chair together, and I think they're at about 4.5 minutes to put the chair together. And
for, as far as weight goes, shipping weight,
26 pounds. Yeah. So like I said, some may come in 2 boxes, some may come in 1 box. So it all varies. We're slowly transitioning through to get it into a 1-box pattern. But for the most part, everything should be in 1 box.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to put together.
Very easy.
It's a few screws.
4 underneath, 2 in the back.
Bolts and
pop in the casters.
Locking washers.
And the casters you can put in. So I know I got a lot of people that love to have those rollerblade casters.
Linda says they hold her curvy body.
Holds my curvy body too.
Curvy.
It's super comfortable. So,
and they are cute. They're cute and comfortable. Yes. 1-year warranty.
Easy to put together. Ships quickly.
You don't fall over. You don't fall out.
Yeah.
People have seen me try to push Valerie out of them before. This time she knew it was coming, but in the past she hasn't known, right? I have scared you once or twice. This is great. Ethan's going to show you the colors up close and personal, which is great. Lynn's sewing in the chair there, and it goes up and down from 18 to 22 inches, which should get you in.
Shirley, we can get you 3 chairs. That's not a problem.
And the whole idea is to be ergonomically correct, which is the 90-degree between your knees and your
hip.
lower body and
Yep.
your hips and then your upper torso. So you really want to have a nice square to yourself to be comfortable for all day. And then you don't want to reach too far. You want to be able to snuggle right into your sewing cabinet.
You know, and a lot of people have had back surgeries and have back issues. I'm right there with you. I have severe back issues, I guess I could say. And so it's super comfortable. This is what I sit on all the time. When I was home for COVID, this was my chair of choice. So super duper comfortable. And it doesn't hurt. And you're going to be able to sit and sew longer.
Yes. And I think it's because the cushioning in the chair, it's kind of like porridge. It's not too soft. It's not too firm.
It's like the Three Little Bears.
It's just right.
It is just right.
It's just right. Because if it's too
Oh,
soft.
Lisa, you won't fall out of this chair. Nope. Not going to happen. Harley has tried to push me off so many times.
And sadly, I deny that claim. I have never tried to push her out of that chair, even though I may have said it at one point. So yes, you always forget to sit back. I hear Sharon. Exactly.
All right. Do we want to hand it back over to Blaine to talk about these great prices?
And we've had a lot of fun with the S&P Nation today.
We have.
It's always fun
been a great
to
show.
be on S&P, and it's great to be here with you guys and see what's going on and hear what's on with the nation and spend some time with Blaine and Kennedy.
Oh, Lisa, I'm a klutz just like everybody else. Don't worry. I tumble and stumble all over everything, drop everything. Butterfingers, here I am. So,
well, you know, guys, these machines or the chairs, I'm sorry, they match some of the machines out there on the market too. So if you had your sewing room, and let's say you had a Bernina or a Janome machine and you wanted something to match, the red looks really good with those machines. The blue looks really good with the Brother machines. And the Princess, what was
Hazel?
Princess Hazel.
Yeah, that kind of goes with the Baby Lock. So, you know, if they wanted to kind of get something close to their machine colors, there's a lot of machines you can do that. But if you're just, you know, like a lot of people want a lot of color, the multicolor ones are awesome.
That's right.
They're fun and vibrant. And it's funny because a lot of people at shows are like, do I want to be boring or do I want to be fun? So it's a hard decision to see which color you want to have in your sewing space.
Well, as y'all know, the Sew Wow's our #1 seller, and we sell a lot of the buttons as well. And you know, those that just kind of tells you most people want a little bit of color in their sewing room, and they want something that kind of has a little theme to their sewing. And so I think that kind of says it. But again, I can't say enough about these chairs. I sit in them all the time, as y'all know. And, you know, for our shows, I sit in them. And so it's a great show, or a great chair to sit in. And, you know, when you're sewing, a lot of people sit there for hours at a time. And this is going to be one of those ones that gives you enough support to be able to do that.
Yeah, you don't need to sit on your kitchen chair anymore, or your desk chair, or those plastic folding chairs. Oh no, these are super comfortable.
And Blaine, S&P does sell a lot of chairs. We're not talking about selling like a dozen of these chairs.
I know.
It's
listen, SMP Nation is chiming in, and they're saying that you have to get a chair and then you have to get a matching SMP sew mat to coordinate the two. And I think that's genius.
That is genius.
Keep it coordinated.
I'm with the leopard print. Sorry.
Sew mat.
Shout out to your mom, Laura. Leopard print all the way.
Yeah, you know, I tell everybody you got to have a sew mat for your sewing machine. Well, you also need a cabinet and you need a chair to complete that.
Yes,
you know,
you
experience.
You're doing a disservice to yourself without the chair.
You really are. I tell you, they're that good. And you know, we sell more chairs than anybody. These chairs than anybody in the world. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And it is a tremendous amount of chairs that we sell, and it's for a reason, guys. Y'all make the best chair out there.
Thank you, Blaine.
You really do. And but guys, we're going to tell you how you can get these chairs real quick.
See, I even have your mats right here. It just flew in. This is the leopard print one.
Woo! Love it. That means you guys need a leopard print chair then.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Look at that.
We hear you, Kennedy.
I'm just saying.
Blaine, we really appreciate you guys having us on the show today and letting you guys know about the great offers that are here through the end of the month. Well, through Tuesday.
Through Tuesday.
But you guys do a great job. We really appreciate the nation. Appreciate you, Blaine and Kennedy, and we hope you guys have a great weekend.
All right. Well, y'all too. Thanks for coming on. Again, always sharing the great knowledge of the cabinets and the chairs, and more importantly, giving us these great prices today. I know the S&P Nation appreciates it. So now we're going to tell them how they can get these chairs. We'll see y'all on the next one. All right, guys. These chairs today, you can get your favorite chair for $299. These are regular $329. $299 right now. We do have some financing available on this as well. And we're going to ship these nationwide, absolutely free, right to your doorstep. And you can see all the different colors that we have available. Again, I can't say enough about these chairs. If y'all, like right now in the chat, if you need a new chair, just put in the chat right now, I need a new chair.
Yeah. They're already doing that without.
Yeah. Anybody who needs a new chair, let us know that you need one. And here's the thing. I think Kennedy said it perfectly. It's $50 a month for 6 months.
Yeah.
I think I could afford a chair.
Yeah.
If I really needed a chair, because I'm going to tell you what, having a good chair will change your sewing experience. I promise you.
Yes.
It's because I and even like, I tell you, people who work in their, office that sit in office chairs, think about if you've had a really crappy office chair.
Maybe it's worn down, it's flat and it's hard and it's had the wear and tear.
Or
it's
it just
not
doesn't
good long
fit
term.
your lumbar perfectly.
Yes.
And people that work in an office, a lot of times they spend 7 hours a day in their chair.
Yes.
So if you think about that, 7 hours each day, every day, you need a good chair.
Yeah.
And, I can tell you from personal experience, a good chair makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
In the work world and the sewing world.
Sorry, I finished.
Well, I was going to say, even like when I do my hobby stuff, when I do the radio control airplane stuff, having a nice chair to sit in makes a difference. In, I've incorporated a lot of the sewing things into my hobby because y'all, the sewing people figured it out long before the airplane people did.
Exactly.
And so that's what makes it nice. Even with the electric lift tables, some of the LED lighting that we have.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it right now, your sewing room. If you had your wish list in a sewing room, you would probably want, I know every one of y'all have great machines out there, but let's just say that you don't have a sewing cabinet. So if I could say, give me your wish list, it would probably be a sewing cabinet, a really nice, chair to sit in. You probably want some really nice lighting, and then you want nice tools, scissors, rotary cutters, things that you can use. Yeah. And then you got to have a sew mat.
Right. Exactly.
So, and even, things, even like irons, to have a nice iron to use to press things and just, when you're in the sewing industry. So little things like that make your whole sewing experience so much better.
And another point to that, we're talking about office chairs, and I've started thinking of something. Normally with office chairs, they're designed because you're sitting in the chair a certain way looking at a computer. But with sewing, you're leaning forward. Your body's sitting in a different way because you're doing something different. Yep. And that's why Aero created the chairs specifically for you sewing in the way that your body is supposed to be sitting, the way that you're sewing. Whereas office chairs, you're most of the time leaning back into your chair. The support's in the back of the chair when you're going back. So I don't know where I was going with that, but I just was like, it's an interesting comparison.
Well, I think your point is that they make it specifically for sewing.
Yes, exactly.
And so that because you are in a different kind of position when you're sewing than any other thing that
you're leaning forward, so you need that lower back
support. Other than maybe eating. I mean, think about if you're eating, you're going to be leaning forward, and you kind of do that same thing with sewing. So, again, I can't say enough about the chairs. Y'all see all the great colors there. Give us a call right now, 800-401-8151. Again, we have financing. And let's recap everything that we saw today, Kennedy. Let's bring the cabinet up.
Laverne
so let's do the
Shirley.
Laverne and Shirley. Again, this is a little bit bigger cabinet than the Bandicoot, but you're going to get that free thread caddy with this. It's $14.99. We're going to ship this absolutely free right to your doorstep. Again, financing is available on this as well. 800-401-8151. Give us a call. The next one was we had that Kookaburra, Cucabara cutting table. And we're going to throw in that free, huge cutting mat that's going to go on this. $199 mat. We're absolutely free. $11.99. And again, we can say from personal experience, we've got 2 of these in our San Marcos retail store. And Lynn, she's our resident expert in
power
fabric.
Cutter.
Yeah. She actually uses electric cutter to cut the fabric.
The reliable electric cutter. That is what she's got.
She's cut so much on it. And it was 7,500 yards that's been cut on those, and they still look brand new.
Yes.
The cutting mat looks brand new. So again, that just gives you the testament. We have 2 of these back to back on there because we cut so much fabric at our store. And again, we have financing available for this. And then the other cabinet is, I guess it's got to be my favorite, just because this is what I bought
for last. Yes.
Yeah, it's the Bandicoot 2. And what's so awesome about this, she has the combination, Michelle has the combination of the Bandicoot and the Kiwi table. And then we have her chair. She has the buttons chair, for it. And it's just a great combo. But this, she fits her machine in perfect. The price on this is incredible. This is $200 cheaper than when I bought hers. It's $599. This is a great, great price on this. Financing is available for this as well. And y'all look at that low monthly prices. You're going to get this thing down for 12 months at 50. Is it 60 or 50? $50 a month, isn't it? $50 a month. Very, very affordable. Just don't go to Starbucks for a year.
Right.
You can save
you can do that. You can absolutely do that. Make some coffee at home.
Yeah, just make your own coffee.
Yes.
Because Starbucks is so expensive now. But give up one of your little pleasures in life just to be able to get another pleasure, and that would be one of these cabinets. Put your machine in. So 800-401-8151, and you can get yours today. Woo-hoo. So again, 3 great cabinets, or 2 cabinets, 1 cutting table, and the chairs today from Aero Cabinets. All great pricing. And if you don't have one of these yet, and you've been on your wish list, you've been wanting one, today would be the day to give us a call. This sale is going to go all the way through to next Tuesday, so you can get yours in and get it ordered. But we would highly recommend you to get it today so we can get these things shipped out. If we get the orders in, I think they said before 3 o'clock today, 2 o'clock today, Pacific time, they will ship same day.
Oh, yes.
So that's pretty incredible. But the worst case scenario, it would ship tomorrow, and you would have it early next week.
Yes.
So,
but next week's going to be here. I mean, we're already at Thursday.
Yeah.
If you have a new cabinet by next week, I'd be so excited about that.
You would be sewing on your new cabinet
next
weekend.
Exactly. And you would have a new cabinet before our auction and before Hoopfest.
And sitting in your chair. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, guys, thank you all for watching today, and we appreciate it. So if you need it in the market for a cabinet or a chair, give us a call right now at 800-401-8151. Or you can speak to one of our live chat agents on the website. They can actually take your order on the website as well and help you with that. If you have any questions about any of that, make sure you give us a call or give us a chat on the website, and they can help you out. All right, Kennedy, y'all ready to win some stuff today? I'm ready to give some stuff away.
Yes.
Well, the first thing we're going to give away today is a $25 gift card to SMP. And what I want everybody to do is put the word Arrow. ARROW in the chat if you want your chance to win your gift card.
Arrow.
ARROW in the chat.
There we go.
Get a chance to win. We're in honor of Aero Cabinets coming on the show today. And what we'll do is we'll just email you a gift card code, and they can put that in there at the checkout in the cart, and it'll take $25 off your complete order. So it'd be pretty awesome. Maybe get yourself a chair or a cabinet. Yep. Save some more money. Could do it. All right, Kennedy, spin that wheel. Let's do it.
Roxanne Sexton. Woohoo!
So Roxanne is our big winner. She's watching today from YouTube. So Roxanne, what we need you to do is go to smplive.tv, scroll down toward the bottom of the page where it says claim my prize, fill out all that information complete, hit submit, and once we get your information in, we will email you back a gift card code, and you'll be able to use that at checkout.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that. All right, next up, we are going to give away a set of our event bags. You see them right there. They are $49.99 on our website for the pack of 8, or you can buy them individually for $9.99. These things come in 8 different colors. They all have unique sayings on them about sewing, quilting, and embroidery on them. And so what's your favorite saying, Kennedy?
Oh, mine is I like big hoops and I cannot lie. That's my favorite.
Oh, I like the one that says they're called quilts, not blankets.
That one's the runner-up. That one is the one that I keep in my truck, and then the I like big hoops and I cannot lie is my beach bag. That's the bag I take to the beach.
Well, you know what? I got to tell the SMP Nation out there probably knows the story behind that particular bag.
The quilts, not blankets one.
Yeah, but I got to tell it. I'm sorry, I'm getting choked up. So the story, it was Deb Donovan and I were at the Baby Lock convention in St. Louis. And they had this motivational speaker up there speaking to all the dealers. Yeah. And you know, all these motivational speakers, they always got to try to gear their speech toward the industry that they're in. So he started telling this story about his grandmother had blankets, and he just kept saying blankets and blankets this, and she made blankets. And finally, some lady in the crowd yelled, "They're called quilts, not blankets." And everybody in the place just roared. I mean, it was so funny. And he didn't know what to say, and he goes, "Okay, I stand corrected," you know. But as soon as that lady yelled that, I turned to Deb and said, "Oh, that's going to be a T-shirt."
Yeah.
Well, it didn't become a T-shirt. It became one of our bags.
So we hope wherever that motivational speaker is, wherever you are, we hope you know the difference now.
Yeah,
that's what we hope.
Well, and then too, I got to give him credit. He helped us come up with a
yes, and
bag.
Thank you, thank you.
But that's a true story, and
that type of story you can't make up.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, and to this day, every time I see that bag, I think of that. You know, when Deb and I were at that convention. So. But anyway, we're going to give a set of bag ways. So let's put the keyword in, just bag.
All right.
B-A-G, make it easy for you. And if you want to win a set of these bags.
All right.
Are they coming in, Kennedy?
They started coming in before you had said to start commenting. So they were a step ahead of you.
So you are figuring this out already.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Kennedy, spin that wheel.
Let's do it.
Shirley Chaplin.
Woo-hoo.
So congratulations, Shirley. She's watching today from YouTube. Shirley, we need you to go to smplive.tv. Scroll down toward the bottom of the page where it says claim my prize. Fill out all that information complete. Hit submit. And once we get your information in, we will get those bags sent out to you. And everybody, y'all have 30 days to claim your prize, or Kennedy's going to put it back into the prize closet. All right, next up is going to be one of our world famous sew mats. So just go ahead and put mat, M-A-T. Make it real easy. M-A-T in the chat so you can get a chance to win one of these. Now, again, I say this all the time. Kennedy, I've got her trained saying it. If you do not have one of these sew mats for your machine, you're doing your machine a disservice because they are very functional. They come in 11, is that right, or 13?
I think we're at 11 or 12.
Maybe 12 different colors. 12 different colors. They come in 4 different sizes. And again, we have them to match your machine. If you want a Brother machine, the Brother Blue matches exact. I got the paint code numbers to do this. The gold for the Baby Lock matches exact. And the red is a kind of a combination of Bernina and Janome, matches extremely well. And but these, like the Yaya Han Burnett machine, the purple matches it perfect. So we have some really cool colors to choose from. And I always say the blues, that light blue is a North Carolina Tar Heels blue. And so it has some really great colors for you to choose from. And so go on there and check those out. They start at $29.99, go to $49.99. So if you don't have one of these yet, go ahead and get you one and buy it for your machine. But we're going to give one lucky viewer one today. So Kennedy, spin that wheel.
Let's do it.
Donna, I don't know. I'm not
Donna
even,
L.
Come on, Kennedy. What is it?
I'm going to say Lagoo?
That sounds like
I am so sorry, Donna.
That sounds like a Louisiana last name. Where's she from? Donna, tell us where you're from.
Yes.
Or where?
She's watching from YouTube.
She's watching from YouTube. But that may be that. Tell us what that name is, because I mean she could be married. That's her married name too. But just let us know if that's a Louisiana name, because that kind of a lot of them have that. Seem to be. So Donna, chime in and let us know. But Donna, how you can claim your prize? Go to smplive.tv. Scroll down toward the bottom of that page and fill out all that information. Complete. Hit submit, and we will get your sew mat sent out to you. But most importantly, in the notes section of that down there, just put us what color sew mat you want, what color, and what size and all that, and then we'll get that right out to you. All right, did Donna ever chime in and let us know?
The comments are kind of going crazy. She's from New Hampshire.
All right. Well, that name doesn't even fit New Hampshire at all. Does, because that's kind of everybody. A lot of people have those type the EUX at the end of their names in Louisiana. All right, next up, we are going to give away. What are we giving away, Kennedy?
Should we do a machine, Blaine?
Let's do a Baby Lock Zest. What do y'all think about that?
Here we go. There she is.
Baby Lock Zest sewing machine. $169 value on this. So what we need you to do in the chat, put Zest, Z-E-S-T.
Z-E-S.
If you want a chance to win this, Z-E-S-T.
Woo! Such a cute little
Is
machine.
anybody chatting Zest in their chat?
Yes, they are, Blaine.
Is it coming by really fast?
Yes.
Okay, y'all, we're waiting on y'all to type in Zest.
Here we go. Oh my goodness.
Boy,
I'm trying to catch up.
There's a lot of people watching today, so it's going to take a little while for everybody to do it.
Oh.
Yeah, we got to give them a little bit more time.
Just a little bit more time.
To win.
Just a little bit more. Oh.
Now, just to let y'all know, if you put your name, put Zest in twice, it doesn't help you.
Yes, it will only count once.
It only counts once.
Yes.
So just put it in one time, and you'll be entered.
All right, I think it's time.
All right,
let's do it.
Spin the wheel, Kennedy. I'm excited for somebody to win a machine.
Me too.
Who's it going to be? Hazel Isabel.
So
congratulations, Hazel. You just won yourself a Baby Lock Zest. She's watching today from YouTube. So Hazel, what we need you to do is go to smplive.tv. Scroll down toward the bottom of the page where it says claim my prize, fill out all that information complete, hit submit, and then once we get that in-house, we will actually ship you a brand new Baby Lock Zest machine right to your doorstep, absolutely free.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that?
Oh, I love it.
Pretty good.
I love it.
What did y'all think? Did y'all like all the cabinets today? Did you like the chairs?
Just the comments. The consensus I'm getting is yes.
All right. So if y'all are in the market for anything sewing related, give us a call, because I promise you we probably have it and we can help you out. And again, tell them that I told y'all to call whatever you need to order today.
Yeah. Thursdays, I would say, have a little bit of magic.
I'm just going to throw something out there today. We're going to have a new coupon code today.
Oh.
Okay? Just tell them that Blaine sent you. If you call in, tell them Blaine sent you, and they're going to give you a discount on anything that you order, they're going to give you some sort of discount today.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
Love it.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what it is. They're going to give you some sort of discount today. Now, we're not going to give you a discount on top of a discount, like for the cabinets and stuff. But if it wasn't on the show today and there's something that you want today and today only, you have to call in before 6 p.m. Pacific time. You just say, Blaine told me I get a discount. That's all you got to say. And they are going to hook you up at the call center today. So give us a call at 800-401-8151. Anything that you want to order today only. What do you think about that?
Love it. I was going to say, Thursdays, if you're just looking for anything, Thursdays are the days that just have a little bit of magic. So you might as well just call. It's just a little extra special day today in terms of specials. So I don't know. Just call on Thursdays. They're the special days.
Yep. So today's the day. Call them and tell them that
wink, wink, hint, hint.
Blaine said to call you that they were going to give you a discount. And I promise you they're going to give you a discount today. No matter what it is. Could be a pack of needles. We're going to give you a discount.
Yeah.
All right. So get on that phone right now. Give us a call, 800-401-8151. Be a little patient. If you can't get through immediately, call back. Because a lot of times on Thursdays, our phones get really busy. And but guys, hope y'all enjoyed the show today. I tell you what, love having Harley and Valerie here. They're always a ton of fun and upbeat. Makes it fun for the show. I got to say a big shout out to Kennedy here for getting the show ready. And thank you for being here, Kennedy. And guys, thank y'all for joining in. Hopefully y'all get here next Thursday. We'll have Jennifer's going to be back in from R&K. We talk about some Floriani things. And then we've got some great shows coming up. Hoopfest is in the works. So all that coming up for you. And Hoopfest is what, a week and a half away?
Oh my
like
gosh,
2
yeah.
weeks away. It's going to be here before you know it. Be here streaming live for 5 days, about 7 hours a day, and bring you the best in embroidery. And we get to unveil finally the brand new 7-needle embroidery machine that we've been waiting on for about 2 years.
I'm so excited.
It is done, tested, and we're going to unveil it here from one of your brands that you know.
And love.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So we're going to have that. And matter of fact, we're going to be giving one away at Hoopfest.
Blaine, like, are you serious?
Yep. So it's good. We got a lot of great stuff to give away. So y'all make sure y'all tune in.
This is unbelievable.
All right, y'all have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Bye.